Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're just going to give it a minute while everyone hops on. We've got a few people on Instagram, Facebook, Zoom is logging in. Welcome to Not Another Lunch and Learn. We're going to kick it off in 30 seconds. We're talking all about our 20th anniversary, what's going on, what you need to know, what you can bring, what you can win, what you can expect, what you can learn. So we're going to go over all that today. If you're on Instagram, Facebook, pop your questions in the comments. We'll get them answered. If you're online in Zoom, pop your questions in. We'll get them answered as well. So let's just give it one more second and we'll get started here. All right, Molly, are you ready? Because this will be recorded so everyone could check it out. You're on mute, FYI. So let's kick it off. Not Another Lunch and Learn. Welcome to AZREIA, where our purpose is to unlock and accelerate our members' ability to invest in real estate through education, market information, support, and networking opportunities so that they can elevate their financial well-being. As you can see in the bottom of the screen, we have all our social media handles, so always check us out. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our website, AZREIA.org, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok. We are everywhere. You could find us and learn from us and network with us. So welcome, Not Another Lunch and Learn. Every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, we bring on a special guest that's provides a service to real estate investors or is a real estate investor. So we're always learning new things here Wednesday afternoons. So thanks for being here once again. This will be also recorded and replayed on Instagram and Facebook if you need to catch it later. So we'll jump right in. As you know, we're talking about our 20th anniversary today. So that's Monday, November 14th, in person at Venue 8600, trade show, association update, donations to Maggie's Place, raffles, and our main speaker, Al Williamson, talking about extended stays, midterm rentals. So then the next day we jump right down to Tucson, do the same thing. Al will be going with us down to Tucson to talk about the midterm rentals. And then we'll be heading back here November 22nd in the Central Phoenix office for the Phoenix Real Estate Club. And what we love about the Phoenix Real Estate Club is that we learn a lot at the main monthly meeting. We meet a lot of new people. We learn a lot of things, just a lot of data, a lot of market information. So we'd like to say and invite you to the Phoenix Real Estate Club. That's on the fourth Tuesday of every month. Come and have a discussion about what you're experiencing in your business. What kind of deals are you doing? Go around the room. Everyone talks about the deals that they have going on. So it gives you great insight as to what's happening in today's market. We do Molly does a market update as well. Like I said, we go back into the discussion. We do I want, I have. You get to stand up and say, I have a property for sale, or I need this for my business. And you connect the dots with everybody in the room. So it's very important meeting to come check out. And we have a little special gift for everyone that comes to the Phoenix Real Estate Club on November 22nd. So Molly, do you want to let us know what you are cooking up for everyone that participates?
Yeah, so just as like a little Thanksgiving celebration, I will be bringing pecan, pumpkin, chocolate, sweet potato, and apple pie. So they're all homemade and all delicious. So this is kind of just a little encouraging thing to get you to come out, even though it is pretty close to the holidays, because the networking never stops, the deals never stop. So just come out, have some pie, and network with other investors.
That's a good point. The deals never stop. There's not a day in this history of real estate that a deal didn't close. They're always closing. So no matter what the market is, something's going down. So, all right, perfect. So Molly's bringing the pies. So come support, enjoy yourself, have a treat, and talk real estate. So November 22nd, Phoenix Real Estate Club. Man. All right, our subgroup meetings, we have, how many do we have now? 12, 13, 14, 15-ish. subgroup meetings. These happen every month. These are hosted by volunteers, which we call subgroup leaders. They are in our business in Phoenix, at least 5 years in their business. They're successful at what they do. They donate their time 2 hours every month to provide a place for you to network within that specific strategy. As you can see, fix and flip, beginners group, which we're doing this Thursday, notes group, cash flow 101 board game, the women's group. We have a group in Prescott, group in Bisbee. So there's no excuse for you not to be networking with other real estate investors. So we have a place for you to do that. So check our calendar, AZREIA.org/calendar. These usually fall on the same dates every month, reoccurring. So there is like sometimes July or December, we don't have some of them. So always check the calendar before you drive over to Central Phoenix office. So check out our subgroups. And also, you don't only have to network in person. Can't make it, go on our forums, top right side of our website. We did this so you can communicate with each other at all times. As we know, Bigger Pockets is very big on the forums. I know what they ran into is, you had Jim in Nebraska helping, Sally in Rhode Island, and they're, potentially giving each other wrong information because the rules, regulations, the markets are different. So I know they had to kind of start separating some of their forums. So we here have thousands of members. We're here locally in Arizona that we can help each other, provide resources, provide information. So it's just getting kicked off. It's about 2 months old. So we're just gradually building up the momentum. So we have fix and flip section, general questions, landlord. We have the have and wants that we do at the Phoenix Real Estate Club. We also put those results in there. And last but not least, we have the property posting. So if you have a property that you want to sell off market, bring it to the property postings. If you want to look for more properties to buy, bring it to the property postings. We had a couple months ago, we had 2 AZREIA members connect and do a deal on there. So I was very proud of that. So the forums, check them out. We just wrapped up the core classes. We do it twice a year for a month straight, 5 classes. These are 5 fundamental classes that we feel that every real estate investor must have, know, and understand to participate in real estate investing. As you can see how it flows, very simple, right? Marketing, you need leads coming into your business. When that lead comes in, you've got to be able to evaluate that, comp it, estimate repairs, so you can write the proper offer and negotiate that offer. You need 101 basic skills to negotiate that offer and get the wholesaler, real estate agent, or the homeowner to understand what you're doing, okay? And after the 101, which we'll talk about another time, Steve Trang has a high-level sales program that he has coming up in December. So negotiations is one of the #1 skills you need in this business. And once you get that homeowner to accept your offer, you need a contract. We have Nick McGurr, Focus Law, come in for 2 hours and go over contract basics. So you have an attorney answering all the questions you have ever wondering in this class. So once you have that contract locked up, we had Andrew from People's Mortgage come in and talk about all the different types of loan products, investor products that you can use to fund these deals that you're going to get. So like I said, in-persons are over. They were all recorded. They're all on our website for sale. $225 for all 5. And Molly, is there a link in the comments for anybody to get that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, anything we talk about today, you're going to be able to get it in the comments or on our website. So if you're just logging in, I know some new people are coming in, Facebook, Instagram, drop your comments in your, drop your questions in the comment box. We will get it answered. This is not another lunch and learn. We do this every Wednesday at 12. So on to the next, what do we got here? Al Williamson, this is our on November 14th, November 15th, November 16th, November 19th, Al Williamson is going to be hanging out with AZREIA. Okay. He's coming for the whole week from California. Al calls himself the landlord scientist. And what was it, Molly, that he said, why is he the landlord scientist?
He used basically the basic scientific method, trial and error with his own investment properties to come up with a practically foolproof way of doing real estate investing. So he's a engineer by trade, and so took the, skill sets from there to, figure out what worked and what didn't, and made all of the mistakes himself. And now he teaches other people all of the good things that he found, all of the solutions, so that you don't have to make the mistakes yourself.
Yeah, he's one of us. He's a real estate investor. He was a traditional landlord. He went through that multifamilies. He has a great story. I'll let you know about the podcast he was just on. So what's going to happen November 14th at the anniversary? He's going to have an hour presentation about midterm rentals, short-term rentals, right? You may have heard of Airbnb and so on. So Airbnb is mainly 30 days or less, short terms, quick turns. Someone stays for a night, 2 nights, turn, keep going. That's fine. He's done that. He does it. He knows how to do it. But what he specializes in is the extended stay model. Anything over 31 days, right? And which helps with all the HOAs. A lot of HOAs are around the 30-day range, but he goes for those extended midterm stays. So you have short term, right? And you have midterm and you have long term, right? So he's in the middle. He has traveling nurses. He focuses in like on the healthcare kind of things. For here, you might think like Mayo Clinic or all the big hospitals. There's traveling nurses. There's universities like ASU, U of A. When I was doing the short-term rentals, I would get a lot of professors and foreign exchange students renting our place down in Tempe. Then there's tech hubs, right? Phoenix is a huge tech hub, right? We have the chip plant, the Taiwanese plant coming up in North Phoenix, 30 billion just invested into Intel. So there's a lot of traveling professionals, the whole work from home scenario, right? So he's going to show us here at AZREIA how to capture these people that stay over 30, 60, 90 days and have them stay into your multifamily units or your house or whatever it may be. And he also talks about doing rental arbitrage where you're able to rent out the property from somebody and sublease it to these extended stay type clients. So he's going to be showing us how to do that all week. So if you want to know more about him or hear what he has to say, you need to be there Monday, November 14th. Here in Phoenix at venue 8600. And then if you're in Tucson, you need to check them out at the Tucson Association of Realtors Tuesday night, November 15th, and meet Al in person. He sticks around, he talks to the members, he answers your questions. So that will be Molly. So at that, okay, so then he's going to stick around after those 2 days. He's going to come to hang out with us on Wednesday, November 16th here. And his topic here is providing housing solutions for the mobile workforce. Everything I just covered, right? What he specifically has been doing for Wednesday and Saturday, he's been studying the Phoenix market. So he's gonna let us know some insight, who he thinks the best clients are, the best pricing, just anything he feels we need to know about Arizona and doing midterm stays. He's going to discuss. So hang out Wednesday night here at the Central Phoenix office from 6 to 8. It's more intimate, laid back, Q&A, get to know Al and see what you think about him, right? So that's $50 for members, $70 for non-members. And the whole idea there is if you like what you saw Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, come hang out with them for 6 hours and Saturday here in the Central Phoenix office. He's going to just wrap it all up, right? Everything he talked about on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, he's going to show you how to put all the pieces of the puzzle together on Saturday, November 19th from 9 to 3 here in Phoenix, $169 for members, $199 for non-members. And Molly, are we doing like if you go to Wednesday, get Saturday free? Are we doing that this time?
If you register for Saturday, you get Wednesday free.
Got it. Okay, usually when I hit all right, there you go. So register for Wednesday, go to Saturday for free. No, sorry, vice versa. Register for Saturday, go to Wednesday for free. Yes, there we go. So, all right, that's Al Williamson. He will be at our anniversary, November 14th. Come meet him in person. And if you can't make it or whatever, you want to know more about him after this call here, you can go to AZREIA.org show. And this is our podcast. We're on all podcast platforms. Marcus Maloney and I have been doing this for, I think we're on our 53rd episode now, just about a year into it. We spoke for about an hour with Al about him personally, how he got in the business and what he's currently doing. So check out, head to our webpage, Spotify, Apple, Google, or our YouTube page. You can find all our episodes of the AZREIA show. Home Depot. So if you are a member, we have one of the biggest discounts in the country for real estate investors, 2% cash back for being an AZREIA member. The money you spend on your flips, the money you spend on as a landlord, you get 2% cash back twice a year. Okay, that's a huge benefit and helps the bottom line in itself. Once you have your Home Depot Pro account set up with AZREIA, when you run through that register, you get your 20% off all your paint, all your liquids, you get appliance discounts, cabinet discounts. So it just starts tracking everything you do automatically. It's not much to think about. It's very easy and simple. So definitely make sure you join for specifically this as well. Or if you don't have it, we'll help you set it up if you need help. Oh, I forgot. Man. So our national representative of Home Depot is actually going to fly out specifically for our anniversary. So that's another exciting thing. So he'll be here on Monday night, hanging out with us. We'll give him a few minutes on stage, let you know, dig a little deeper into the program and how beneficial it is for real estate investors. And then he usually has a booth where he hangs out. He answers your questions about the Home Depot Pro discount. He sets up your account. He makes sure it's working properly. So he'll be there. So it's pretty honored to have a high level executive fly out just for our anniversary. So it means a lot. So I think it was last year we gave away or paid back almost $1 million to AZREIA members through Home Depot discounts. So it's a big program. We're very grateful for this relationship. So, all right. So with all that being said, join AZREIA now. So AZREIA, we have 2 memberships. The basic $125 a year, not a month, like all these other coaching programs, $125 a year. And then if you are only going to attend AZREIA 7-8 times a year, get this plan. Because then when you go to the subgroup meetings and the main meeting, you pay a la carte, $10 for the main meeting, $5 for the subgroup. That's the best route to go. But if you're going to be highly active here at AZREIA, definitely suggest the $249 a year plan. This will allow you to go to the main meeting and all the subgroup meetings for free. And yeah, all benefits that we offer, all discounts, all resources that are available on both programs. So it doesn't matter, you don't miss out on benefits or anything being on either or. Just pick what's best for you in your business. Totally fine with us. So not to mention where we at. So yeah, our national, being a part of the National Association, the National RIA, we also have National Business Associates. So we have service providers, probably about 15, 20 of them that have or more that just provide discounts, whether it's CRMs like Constant Contact, Podio. There's just like so many different services that we use as real estate investors that we provide that you get discounts through. So, but I'll talk about our local ones here in a minute. So we'll jump into our 20th anniversary. So once again, this is not another lunch and learn. So if you're just hopping on Facebook or Instagram, we will pop your questions in the comments. We'll answer all your questions. This will also be replayed, or you could join us every Wednesday at 12, where we interview real estate investors and real estate investing service providers to help you in your business. So Molly, let's kick off the 20th anniversary. There's a lot to know, a lot to do, a lot to understand, a lot to win, a lot to donate. So let's kind of just kick that off. You and me, I'll just kind of just get random, but you want to take control or?
Well, really quick, I do want to address, there was a question in the chat. So within AZREIA, we're very used to our acronyms. So PREC stands for the Phoenix Real Estate Club. So that's that networking club. So that is not the Prescott group. The Prescott group is the first Monday of the month. The Phoenix Real Estate Club is that larger networking group. But that being said, yeah, the 20th anniversary on Monday the 14th, there is a different agenda. So I do want to point that out. We are starting, we're opening for an investor social and like networking time, so everybody can come in early and drop off their donations. We're going to be opening at 5 to 5:15-ish. So the meeting itself will start at 5:45, but if you are bringing donations and you want to get in a little extra networking time, definitely will be open at 5:15 for check-in. If you want to go to the next slide, Mike, I can talk more about the donations.
Yes, I can do that. However, all right, well, Yeah, all right. Okay, I'll let you flow. I'll follow your lead.
Okay, well, did you have something?
Gotta talk about the food. You get there at 5:15. If you want food, then donate food. What are we eating? What are we providing?
The investor social will include some appetizers. So there's different types of food that will have probably some kind of antipasto type thing, maybe a more all-American mini hot dog type thing. We're still working on the details. If you have any, I don't know, preferences of what you might want, you can put it in the comments and we'll see if we can accommodate it for you. But that's it. That at 5:15 when we open up, there will be food. So that's typically not what we have at our AZREIA meetings. It's to encourage you to come out early, get something in your stomach before the meeting, because we understand, 5:15 is not that far away from 5 o'clock. So if you're driving straight from work, you'll have some time to eat something in case you don't get a chance to, as well as get your donations situated and get checked in and start networking with our business associates in the trade show and other investors.
Cool. Love it.
Anyway.
And we always encourage everyone to pre-register
Yes.
for all AZREIA events, whether it's a subgroup, Phoenix Real Estate Club, the main meetings. So please pre-register on our website, azreia.org/calendar. Pre-register for November 14th. It'll help the line go smoother. And what happens when they register? What do they get?
Yes, so I'm putting the link in the comments again. So when you register, you'll get 2 emails. One email is the confirmation, and then the second email is your ticket. And at the bottom of that ticket email is a QR code. So by having that QR code, that allows us at check-in to quickly scan you and get you into the meeting. This helps you and it helps us. So now that it's getting cooler, you're not having to stand outside in a big long line because you're able to take the express lane with your QR code. So you can have it on your phone, you can print it out, whatever it is. If you have an old AZREIA ID badge, it is not the QR code on your ID badge. It is the one that is in the email that is sent to you when you register for the meeting. Even if for some reason that QR code doesn't work, being pre-registered also allows us the opportunity to just click a button to get you checked in as well. But that QR code is definitely beneficial for everyone to just get you into the meeting and, get you doing what you're there for, networking and educating yourself.
Love it. So we got come early, pre-register, show up early,
Eat some food.
QR code, eat some food, and now in your hand or 2 hands, you should have a bunch of donations. So what do we got going here?
Well, the donations, hopefully you'll put your donations in the donation bins when you get there before you check in. That way you're not having to carry these big old bags of whatever with you throughout the venue. So on the screen, you can see we have 6 different donation items that were specifically requested by Maggie's Place. Maggie's Place is a company, charity who's dedicated to helping serve abused or displaced mothers and children to help get them on their feet, help find them housing and employment, so that they can provide for themselves and their children. And so they requested these items. We please ask that you don't bring anything other than these items. We've even assigned raffle tickets on these items based on how badly they need these things. So baby lotion and wipes, baby bottle brushes, diapers of basically all sizes for children, diaper bags, baby formula, and breast pumps. So obviously with all of these things, they all have to be unopened and unused. Someone did ask me, they had an extra thing of baby formula that they had only used once. We can't take any used items, but As you can see, there's ticket amounts based on those things. The raffle prizes will show you in a minute. If you don't have time or you'd rather just make a cash donation, you can. All the cash donations will go directly to Maggie's Place. We'll announce that all at the end of the evening, but we also have raffle ticket amounts based on whatever cash donation you would like to contribute as well. If you're coming as a guest and you want to donate, you can, but also guest fees for our monthly meeting are $20. If you'd rather buy 40 diapers and donate that to Maggie's Place, you can get into the meeting without having to pay that $20. So, you know, if you still want to pay the $20 and you want to donate, you'll get 2 tickets. As you can kind of see on that diapers bullet point there, every 20 diapers gets you 1 raffle ticket. And so at the end of the night, we'll tally up everything and we'll be able to announce how much that we were able to contribute to Maggie's Place and be able to present that to them at the meeting.
Awesome. And if you want to know more about Maggie's Place, they were on our podcast as well. So AZREIA.org/show, or, you know, just look for the Maggie's Place episode. I think it came out about 2 weeks ago, or was actually, we made it episode 50 is I think was what we did. So if you want to know more about their community, definitely check that out. Perfect.
All right.
So anything else on Maggie's Place and the donations that we need to know, Molly? Is this good?
That should be it. Yeah.
And I'm assuming this is on our registration page. So if you forget or whatever, you can go when you register, this will be on the main page to kind of remind yourself of what you can do here. All right, what's next?
The next are the prizes.
Oh, the prizes. All right. So prizes here. So as you can see, these are some of our local business associates, right? Your business associates are your real estate investing team. Okay, so these are companies that we've been using for years. We've vetted them, we know them, they treat our members well, we don't have any complaints. So these are who we recommend. Not saying you have to use them, but take advantage of the opportunity to pick their brain, ask them questions when they're at the trade show, get to know them, you know, and you make your decision who do you want to use. But as you can see, we have real estate attorneys, insurance agents, hard money lenders, IRAs, property management, title companies. So they're all going to be donating the raffle prizes this year. So, or every year is what they do. So anything you want to go over, Emily? You want to go over the prizes, or it's kind of all right there?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, as you can see, all of the prizes are there. These business associates, many of them have been with us for a decade or more. Am I frozen?
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm frozen on my screen, sorry. So they've been with us for about a decade or more. So they're really ingrained in the investment community. They know how to work with real estate investors, but they also have been participating year after year in this raffle because they understand the importance of giving back to the community. So as you can see, these are all just astounding. I mean, you could get a laptop, you could get a hot air balloon ride, you can go this Rusty Wallace racing experience, you can get in on a racetrack and just zoom around as fast as possible on a racetrack with someone. So just different kinds of experiences and just prizes that you can get that are business associates have generously donated in order to encourage you to bring donations or make donations to Maggie's Place.
Awesome. We had a lot of great stories. I remember like one member won the TV, right? And just so happened his wife was recuperating from surgery, so they were able to put that TV in her room. So I thought that was a cool story. And we had a cool story about the family that won the golf tickets. We're doing those, right? The waste management. Yep. Yeah. It was cool. Some of the right people got the right gifts. It was awesome last year. So, all right, cool. So this is what so bring the donations, bring the baby lotion, the bottle brushes, the diapers, the diaper bags. You'll get tickets for everything you bring. Build up your tickets. And then, you know, one by one, we'll present these with our business associates and yeah, build up your chance to win. So
There's even more chances to win if you go to the next slide.
oh yeah, forgot about this.
For grand prizes. So Steve Trang from the Real Estate Disruptors and Sales Disruptors and John Burley were very generous with their donations this year. And so there's 4 members only prizes. We offer these as member only prizes just because it's incredible to be a member of AZREIA and even more incredible to earn this education just from winning a raffle. You'll, throughout your tenure with AZREIA, you'll kind of get to meet and speak with Steve and John because they come to a lot of our meetings. But Steve's silver grand prize is his wholesale start pack digital course. This has had great reviews over the years. His students absolutely love this. It's just getting up and understanding wholesaling if you're wanting to get into it. It's that 10,000 foot view of what you need to know to get into wholesaling. John Burley's upcoming spring training in 2023. He's offering that. It's actually 2 tickets to his spring training. And that's, I mean, he does raising private money and like creative deal structuring options. So those are 2 great prizes, but those are the silver prizes. You go to the next slide. We have our gold prizes. So these are our like high dollar value prizes that you get as a member. You get a chance for these. If you come to the meeting, you get a raffle ticket for this prize just for being a member. So if you have the AZREIA Standard, the AZREIA Plus, or the AZREIA Plus family, you get a ticket that automatically enters you into this raffle if you are in person.
So just members automatically get a ticket to win this.
Yes.
Awesome. That's great.
Members with their ID badges, if they have their ID badge, will also get an additional ticket for this as well.
Oh, cool. So we got to get that out there. So yeah, so if you're not a member, azreia.org/join and become a member. All right, so you automatically get some tickets for being there. So, and if you don't know Steve Trang, look up the Real Estate Disruptors podcast, one of the largest real estate investing podcasts in the country or the world, just under Bigger Pockets. He's local here in Phoenix. He's a longtime member, 12-15-year member. Comes to the meetings. He's been at every meeting this year. He'll be at the meeting on Monday. So look him up before you come if you don't know him. And John Burley, once again, he's been educating throughout the nation, throughout the world. He's been on stage with Zig Ziglar, Tom Hopkins, like some of the biggest and the best. So he's one of the top real estate investors in the country. He doesn't do the whole national thing anymore. He keeps it local, maybe does 3 events a year. He's not on, out there selling education everywhere. He just keeps it here at AZREIA and locally. And John has been teaching here for over 15 years. Usually we bring national speakers, maybe one every 18 to 24 months. We might let a national speaker come through AZREIA. But John is the only person now in Langston let come 3 times a year. All right. And mainly because the high success rate that he has with the students. Okay. So it's very important. He's a very good educator in his system that in the real estate investing strategy he teaches. It's brilliant. So I just wanted to kind of just chime in on who John and Steve were. So yeah, anything else around that?
The Sales Disruptors Masterclass bundle, that's coming up actually December 8th through 9th. I think you had mentioned that earlier. So that's a live class, a sales training class that's like 1.5 days. And then the masterclass is actually an online digital course. So that's all through Steve. And then John Burley's boot camp. It's a pretty exclusive group that he does for that. And I think that he said it was something about his 30th year or something, or doing that boot camp. So these are all great prizes. Again, yeah, it's a it's a no-brainer. If you want one of these prizes, all you have to do is pay $125, become a member, and you can get something worth $14,000.
If you can we put the Disruptors AZREIA webpage in the comments, so if they just want to see more about the class and read about it, because even if they don't win, they could still attend. But check it out. So what else we got going here? Was that it?
That's it for the prizes.
So for another thing we want to mention is for our longtime members, obviously, as we all know, AZREIA was founded by Alan Langston 20 years ago, 2002, in the living room of his house. And since then, he's grown it to be the largest real estate investing association in the country, most successful. So he's still with us. He's he's still in the background, so to speak. He always likes to say he created a wealth plan. He created a wealth strategy, and he applied it. And now he's executing it, and which means he's retired and he's golfing, right? So he highly always encouraged all members to do that for yourself. So he set an example. He said, this is how you do it, and he did it. So here we are running AZREIA for the 20th year. He will be in attendance. So if you've known him throughout the years, you want to shake his hand, you want to say hello, he will be there on the 14th. So don't forget to come check out Alan. Also, what else? Oh, Molly.
Yes.
Virtual.
Oh, yes. So since we have come back in person for our meetings, I think it's been a year and a half now from COVID. Many people have been requesting the option for our monthly meetings to be hybrid. Took a while for us to get here. We wanted to make sure we could provide the best possible experience for you right off the bat. And so starting this month, our monthly meeting will be both in person and online. You may have noticed I mentioned earlier that the raffle prizes are available to the people who are in person. That's just because of the ability to donate and be there to accept the raffle tickets and prizes. So if you do want to participate in the donation drive and the raffle, I would recommend you be there in person, but we will be streaming the monthly meeting live online via Zoom. So if you register online, which I can show you how to do, you can attend online. If maybe you're out of state, sick, any reason, don't want to drive. Sometimes we get some of those, but you can attend online as well.
And yeah, just to kind of throw that in there, always being in person at the events, nothing beats relationships. I always say our real estate investing business is 80% relationships, shaking someone's hand, having a personable conversation. Nothing beats that. So always attend if you can. Obviously, like Molly was saying, life happens. We have a lot of members in different states. We have a lot of members that live throughout Arizona. You just can't sometimes get here. Maybe you work late, but that's the reason we want to put the streaming out there, is for people that can't get to the meetings. We still want everyone to capture the value of the market update and everything. But just keep that in mind. And also when it comes to events, you get the best pricing by being at the event as well. So there are benefits to being in person still. But yes, we want all members to be able to see the important information that we put out from our educators and the market updates. So yeah, I'm excited. This will be our first one. So jump on. If you can't make it in person, give us your feedback, constructive criticism. It's something new, and bear with us if there's any hiccups. We are going to continue to always make it better. What else? We got the virtual in person. Oh, I'm back on the prizes really quick. $28,000 worth of prizes. Forgot to say that. That's pretty cool to say. So lots of prizes there. So otherwise, besides that, I think all we need to cover is the main pillars of the trade show and the market update, right? So we got Sarah Perkins this month. Yes.
Sarah will be doing our market update this month. Yep.
So Sarah's great from azmarket.com. she actually used to work with Tina Tambor, so she's highly recommended from Tina. So she does every other month. Sarah comes in and does our market update, which we've been getting great feedback. So she'll be doing our market update. A lot of changes going on in the market, as we all know. A lot of news headlines. So if you want to be on top of what's going on and just kind of get straight to the point and figure out where we're at and where we've been and where we're going, once again, check out the AZREIA monthly market update every month at our Phoenix monthly meeting and Tucson. And then also the trade show, which, like we said, all our business associates are there. How many are we gonna have in attendance, do you think, this month?
I think about 20.
Okay, 20 of our service providers from all different areas of our business. They'll be there to answer your questions, network with you, get to know them. So you'll got our trade show, got the market update, got the everything about the anniversary. Yeah, and I think that's covers it all, right? At least what I wrote down.
Yes. So I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about why we do the donation drive.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, since Alan started AZREIA, and as part of the national REIA, we want to serve our communities the best that we can. And so we, as investors, are able to go into these communities and, purchase these properties and provide housing for people, who are still having to rent, or they're having any kind of trouble, like these mothers through Maggie's Place, things like that. And so we want to not only provide you all of the education that we can to make you better investors, but we want to provide what we can to just help others in the community who maybe aren't investing yet, or just need something else right now that can kind of help them move forward. So every year we do a donation drive. For several years we were doing the Apache Junction Food Bank. And so this year it's Maggie's Place, but that's the big part of why we do our donation drive every year, is to just have that charitable contribution. I guess another thing I can note is if you have a business card, you can purchase your donations through that and then deduct that from your taxes.
There you go. We are not giving out tax advice, but it's a good idea. So awesome. So trying to think of anything else? Yeah, pre-register for Monday. That would be very helpful, or any other subgroup, or Al Williamson for Wednesday and Saturday. Register in advance. That'd be very helpful. All the links, everything we talked about the last 40 minutes is all in the comments. If you're hopping in and out on Instagram and Facebook, this is not another Lunch and Learn. This is a special episode for our anniversary, but usually we have a real estate investor or a real estate service provider, teaching us something new, something that will help our real estate business every week, every Wednesday at noon here on Instagram, Facebook, or Zoom if you register on our website. So yeah, Molly, I think that's about it. We can wrap it up unless you have anything else you want to say.
No, I didn't know if you wanted me to show them how to register. In case anybody doesn't know.
You want to take over?
Sure. Give me a second to get myself together here. If you haven't been to our website before, it is AZREIA.org. AZREIA. I mean, just by being on this meeting, you probably know how to spell AZREIA. But if you haven't registered for any of our events before, when you go to our homepage, it'll look like this. I'll zoom in because my screen is particularly larger, maybe not. And so from here, either you'll see it, depending on when you register, you will see it in this.
I don't see your screen yet, Molly. I don't know if anyone else does.
Oh yeah, my thing is frozen. Oh, of course. Well, when you go to our homepage, I don't know if it's not loading or what, but oh, it's all frozen. If you go to the homepage, you might be able to see it from the front page. Right now, what you can see is Not Another Lunch and Learn and the Beginning Investors subgroup. But if you see it there, you can click get tickets from there. I hope I can say it all verbally and that it'll work because my computer isn't. And on the top menu bar is a tab that says calendar. Can you still hear me, Mike?
Yeah, how about I just share my screen really quick?
Okay.
And you can just walk us through.
Okay, I can't see anything. But yeah, but stop me if if I'm missing anything. But do you
does everyone see my screen? No? Well, I don't know what's going on, Molly. Well, just go on top of our, I'll go on our webpage. You'll see the banner on the top. Click it, it'll take you to the registration page. We're good. Molly's gone. Well, thank you, everybody.
something happened?
That's not another lunch and learn. Thanks for participating on Zoom, Facebook, Instagram. See you Monday. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Molly, do you want to stick on for a second?
Sure.